Advice from Les Brown for young people who want to be rich and successful. Leslie Calvin Brown is a popular American motivational speaker, author, radio DJ, former television host, and former politician. Over the years, Les Brown has given various advice about how you can become rich and successful. In this video, we'll be sharing with you 10 of the most inspiring advice from Les Brown for young people who want to be rich and successful. Advice number 6 is very important, so try and watch this video till the end. If you're new here, consider subscribing so that you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Number 1. If you take responsibility for yourself, you will develop a hunger to accomplish your dreams. Just yesterday, I met with a group of about 5 grown-up adults who believe that they are poor because the government of their country is bad. Just to look at the other side in the same country, you see people who were born from similar conditions like these 5 people who are now wealthy and successful. What makes the difference? Responsibility. Most people of the world somehow think that their lives depend on someone else's life. As a young person, until you're willing to take full responsibility for your life, you can't achieve your desired success. Stop expecting the government to solve your financial problem. Stop blaming your parents for your woes. Brian Tracy said, "If it will be, it's up to you." More than any single individual, you hold the key to your success and progress in life. If you take full responsibility, you have the energy required to pursue your dreams. If you blame other people, you'll be unmotivated because you think it's someone else's fault. Number 2. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. More than a decade ago, when I told my brother that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, he said I can't succeed because I didn't finish school and our parents are poor. But I knew that's his personal opinion. Many young people become depressed and unmotivated because some people criticize them. Listen, my friend, people don't have any idea about what you can achieve. Whatever they tell you is about themselves, not you. The reason why anyone believes that you cannot achieve anything in life is because he believes he can't. Look at the people who discourage you. All of the time, there are people who have not achieved any success in their personal lives. Have you ever seen any successful individual discouraging someone with a big dream? When next someone tells you that you can't achieve something, simply understand that such individual is simply telling you what he believes about himself. It's not really about you. Number 3. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land among the stars. Don't be afraid of dreaming big. Yes, many times you won't achieve the exact thing you shot for, but you'll find yourself with something far bigger than what most people can ever have. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss the moon, you'll land among the stars. Number 4. Help others achieve their dreams and you will achieve yours. Zig Ziglar once said, "You can have everything you need in life if you help enough people to get what they need." Most people don't understand this. To get, you must give. To get even more, you must give even more. Giving in this sense isn't money as many people misunderstand it. To serve humanity with your creativity, to help others' life become easier with your innovation, to create a service or a product that can make life a little easier for some people. That's the real giving, and that's the way to create massive wealth. Robert Kiyosaki said, "The more people you serve, the richer you'll be." Look around you for how you can make some valuable contributions. Stop complaining about things that are not working. See what you can do to innovate something and make life better for someone. Number 5. Just because fate doesn't deal you the right cards, it doesn't mean you should give up. It just means you have to play the cards you get to their maximum potential. Anthony Robbins said, "The only problem you have is that you think you shouldn't have a problem." Easy life is a myth. We all have an idea of what our life should look like, what we should have, and where we should be. But the universe doesn't care. The best approach to life is to maximize whatever you're given to get whatever you desire. Don't just sit there and complain. Accept yourself and pick yourself up. Use whatever you have. Start wherever you are and pursue your dreams. Yes, it will be difficult, but there's no two ways in life than the way of obstacle. Learn to fight through. Number 6. When your why is big enough, you will find your how. Most people want to be rich, have great relationships, lose weight, and be successful. I have seen so many books about how to be rich, how to lose weight, how to have a great relationship, and others. But most parts of the world is still filled with poverty, obesity, and everything we don't want. Why is this so? Well, nobody does anything because they know how to do it. Almost everyone knows how to do most important things, but only few people who know why they must do it that really do it. The reason for this is very simple. You won't get anything in life cheaply. Whether you want to build a business, lose weight, or achieve any other success, the road is rough. And that's the reason why you must know the reason why you embark on such road. You must have a strong reason why you must achieve your dream, or you won't be motivated. If you don't want it badly enough, you can't get it. Endure pains before peace. Number 7. Your ability to handle life's challenges is a measure of your strength of character. Anyone can be strong at the time of peace. The true measure of strength is troubles. If you're weak at the time of challenges, you're weak indeed. Number 8. The best gifts are those we not only cherish, but put to use. Myles Munroe once said, "The richest place in the world is the cemetery." The reason is because that's where most talents are. Many young people perceive that they have some unique gifts and talents, but because of hard work and uncertainty every talent has to go through, they will rather enjoy seeing others who are putting their talent into use than to sacrifice their time and efforts to put their own into use. Number 9. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. According to a study, out of 60 people who are planning to start their own businesses right now, only one of them will ever start. Others will make excuses and complain, but the real reason why they won't ever start is fear. Fear of what may happen. What if I lose all my money? What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? Until you overcome your fear of failure, you can't achieve anything significant with your life. Number 10. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. I know people who told me that they want to be entrepreneurs more than a decade ago, and up till today, they are still waiting for the right time. You have to get started to be great. Stop making excuses. No one is listening. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It was yesterday. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you don't have the strength to walk, crawl. Just get started and keep on moving. In summary, if you want to be rich and successful in life, take 100% responsibility for your life. Don't allow other people's opinion to discourage you from pursuing your dreams. Dream big. Figure out how you can make the world a better place in your little way. When troubles come your way, be courageous. Know why you must achieve your dream. Put your gift into use. Overcome your fear of failure. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Get out and take massive actions. You enjoyed this video, didn't you? We would like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we have picked for you to enjoy next. We love you. About 9 years ago, I came across The Prince, the most famous book by Niccolo Machiavelli. Since I didn't know as much about the world as I do now, the book made no sense to me. 1 week ago, however, I decided to pick up the book again and see what I could get from it, and suddenly I realized that The Prince isn't a book written for the devils, as much as it is a book every saint must read. Think about this. Everyone in the world needs a weapon. Because if you don't have one to protect yourself, then someone will bring his own to hurt you. To protect yourself from the evil ones, you need to understand how the evil one thinks, or else you'll be helpless when they attack you. And that's why I love to read books like The Prince. Moreover, more than political or corporate tactics, The Prince contains so many life-changing wisdom which every young person must understand. And in this video, I'll be sharing one of those with you. Open to page 22 of The Prince, then you'll read what Niccolo Machiavelli wrote. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots. What does this mean? Well, every true growth, success, or achievement in life takes time, and whenever anyone tries to ignore that reality, they either find themselves with failure or success that doesn't last. Listen to this. Growth always comes slowly, and most young people don't like that. True growth or success always takes time, a lot of time, but most people don't want that. Because we don't like the idea that it might take a few years before we could become rich. For example, we are busy looking for a shortcut. Because of this, many people fall for Ponzi schemes. Many rush to whatever someone calls gold. Many fall victims to internet scammers who want you to believe that if you can give them your $29, you can drive a Ferrari next month. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots. What exactly is your dream? What do you want to achieve with your life? It doesn't matter what that is. If you're looking for a quick road to your destination, you'll never get there. Or if by luck you get there, your fortune wouldn't last. According to the National Endowment of Financial Education, about 70% of people who win a lottery or receive a large windfall go bankrupt within a few years. True growth is usually slow, but if you can pay the price and make the sacrifice, then you can have sustainable growth. Getting rich, for example, takes a lot of time, sacrifices, and commitment. But if you can pay those prices and make those sacrifices, you'll not only have financial freedom, you'll have financial confidence. Confidence that comes from knowing that you built your wealth and you can do it again, even if something unexpected happens. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots. About 11 years ago, someone became the president of my country. Everyone knew that he didn't become the president because he had political prowess, and even his competence could be doubted by many. But he had a godfather, who was the king in the politics of my country. So, his godfather influenced everyone to make this guy a president. Unfortunately for him, there was a fallout between him and his godfather, and when he tried to have the second term, he was voted out. If this guy had been strong enough to win an election by himself, he would have probably known how to win again. But because he was helped to get power, his fortune got lost when he fell out of the relationship with his godfather. The lesson here is simple. Everything that would last must be built, not with luck, but with diligence. Stop waiting for luck. Stop looking for a shortcut. Start building a solid foundation that will make your success last. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots. The price and the prize. When I was around age 17, I read something in Brian Tracy's book which changed my life forever. The statement goes something like, if you want to achieve what you've never achieved before, you have to make the sacrifice you've never made before.
From that point on in my life, I started seeing life as a place where I have to give before I get. I started seeing success as what I would have to wait patiently for while I do my best every day to move closer to it. Every prize has a price. As a young person, you have to understand this. You must be willing to pay the price for whatever you want out of life. You must be willing to study and search for knowledge. You must be willing to say no to excessive entertainment so you can have time to pursue your goal. You must be willing to practice and make attempts. You must be willing to endure pains and failures while you focus and wait patiently for what you want to achieve. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots. Some years ago, researchers in Illinois allegedly placed a number of young trees in a greenhouse. One group was tied to a stake. A second group was left to grow unstaked. A third group was left unstaked but manually waved back and forth for several minutes every day. At the end of several months, the three groups of trees were measured for growth in height and trunk diameter. The staked trees were the tallest and weakest, small trunk diameter. The unstaked trees were intermediate in height and trunk diameter, and many were not growing straight. The unstaked trees that were waved back and forth each day were the shortest but had the greatest trunk diameter. Thus, they were the strongest. The lesson from this experiment is simple. Pains and discomfort do make your life difficult, but they also make you stronger and prepare you for the future. While nobody loves pains, you'll do well with your life if you accept the reality of life, which is, there's no gain without pain. There's no crown without a cross. There's no true success without sacrifices. So, stop looking for ways to avoid paying the price for what you want out of life. Jim Rohn said, "Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom." If you're looking for easy success, you'll fail in life. Stop looking for easy or quick success. Start preparing yourself for the rough road that leads to lasting success. Everything in nature whose growth is forced lacks strong roots.